Hey everybody, it's Sherry at the Crafty Decorator. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. I am on here with a quick pre-recorded video. Well, I don't know how quick, but remember I showed you all this bunny garland from Home Goods that has these little bunnies. Let's see, there's 3 little bunnies attached for $15. I'm going to show you my version on how to make this little bunny. We are going to use these wood rings that I found in Hobby Lobby. They're in the macrame section. This wood ring right here. This is a 2.95 inch, 10 millimeter thick ring. You get 2 in a package. They're $2.99. I'm not sure if they ever go on sale. Then this is going to be the body. Then for the head, I am using this wooden ring, which is 1.89 inches, 8 millimeters thick. You get 6 in a package for $2.99 in Hobby Lobby, macrame section. Okay, then first thing you're going to want to do, I am using 18 gauge wire. It doesn't have to be rusty. This is just what I had, so I'm using it. You need to cut a 10-inch piece. 10-inch piece of 18 gauge wire. This is how I form my ears. I bent it in half. And then I fold down. You want like about a 2-inch ear. You're gonna want a little extra wire on the bottom here to bend this way, because we're going to attach it to our wood head. We're going to attach it to our wood head. So then I'm going to bend this one. Okay. So I got my ears. Let's see here. Here, this is going to be, this is going to be my ears right here. Can you see that? Okay, so I'm going to take my head. Now, I had to figure out how I'm going to hold these on here while I wrap. So, I took a little piece of pipe cleaner, and I am going to attach the center of my ears. It's not going to stay on here, so I just want to hold them on so I know where I'm wrapping. Okay. Got to get my ears situated right on there. Okay. This is, you're going to bend that little piece that you bent up, like down a little to fit onto your circle good. Okay. I have my little ears on there, so they still kind of fall over, but at least they're not falling off my ring. All right, I kind of played with this to see about how much macrame cord you're going to need. I am using the macrame cotton twine from Dollar Tree. It is 4 millimeters. So if you were going to make these, you should be able to get 1, 2, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. You should be able to get 4 of the bunnies out of this one thing of macrame from Dollar Tree. It's 4 millimeters. It's 6 foot. It's 6 foot long. Okay, so we're going to start. For the head, I kind of figured 45 inches. So cut yourself a 45-inch piece of your macrame cord. Put a little piece of tape on one end because as you're wrapping, it starts to unravel. So put a little piece of tape on the end. Now, you are going to want to leave the center unwrapped because that's how we're going to attach. So I'm just marking with my pencil, like where the center of the ears are, to leave, that doesn't look very centered. To leave unwrapped. Let's see. Okay, so like here and here. Okay. So I just make 2 pencil marks to like where the center of my ear is, because we want to leave that unwrapped so we can attach the body and the head together. All right, so start wrapping. I'm going to put a little hot glue on the back and front of my ring where my marking is. Then take your untaped end of your 45-inch piece and attach it on. Then you're going to just start wrapping. I pull it tight, and I try to keep my wraps close together. I just let my ears do whatever until I get up that way. They fell backwards, that's okay. I kind of make sure my wrappings are close and tight as I go around. Then we're going to have to start watching when we get up towards the ears. So let's see. Okay, I have a little bit to go yet. So just watch when you get close to the end of the ear, because we're going to want to wrap our little flat piece into here. Okay, I think I could do probably one more. And let's see. Okay, so now I want to glue this onto here so the cord keeps it tight. So I'm adding hot glue onto the top of my wire. Let's see if I can get a wrap in there. I don't want it to come off. My hot glue is really hot, so it's taken a bit to to cool off. Okay, there we go. I'll show you it in a minute here. Okay. So see, I wrapped my little wire in there. I got a piece of glue. I wrapped my little end of the wire in there. Now, you're not going to want to go around the ears because we need a wrap in here. So make sure you're tight. Now you're going to wrap your wood circle through the ears, in the middle of the ear. You need to wrap it in the middle of the ear. So feed your macrame through the middle of the ear. When I get to the center, I'm going to take my pipe cleaner off. Okay. So see how I wrapped in between the ear there? So now you can remove your pipe cleaner. I just need it to get it stuck on there until I got to that point. If I could see which way it was twisted. Okay. Now we're going to wrap our center of the ear onto the wood, just like this. Make sure you pull tight. Okay. Just want to see. You may have to play with your ear just a little bit when you get there. All right, I need to fix my part that's going down. Okay, there. I just needed to bend that a little more. Okay, so we have that. Now you got to wrap between your ear again. You got to wrap between your ear. Make sure you're pushing your thread so it's close together. And then I got to see one. Okay. So now I'm going to start, because I'm right there at my bend, I'm going to start adding this on, but I want to glue this. I want to glue this down. I don't want to add too much hot glue. Okay, I'm going to come around. And wrap it around there. Pull it nice and tight, because it's going to hold your ears in place. And the glue helps hold it down good. The glue helps hold it down. Okay. There we go. So I got my ears. I have my ears secure on there. Now we're going to come down to the center. Okay, so I am leaving like this, unwrapped. So I need a glue on there. So always pick what is going to be the front of your head and the back of your head, because I am gluing to the back. So I want to make sure I end all my things at the back of my head. So I'm just going to add a drop of hot glue on there. Pull that on there and clip my little extra off. So there you go. We have that. Now we're going to do the big one. So you want to make sure you leave your center in the top open, because that's where we're going to connect these two together. So I lay it down. I center my bunny head on there. And then I mark with a pencil where I should leave this open. So if I can hold it so you could see how I do that. Now you're going to start with your, oh, I kind of jumped over a spot. We need to wrap the ears. Okay, we need to wrap the ears. So the ears, I cut a 30-inch piece, 30. And again, I have little tape on one end. So now you're going to want to start gluing your ears. So add some hot glue to that one side of your ear here, the outside of your ear. Gosh, my glue is stringy. And glue your little end on there. Glue your little end around your wire. And then start wrapping your ears. If I have little strings sticking out, I'll snip them off when I'm done. So you're going to go between the ear with your macrame cord and just keep wrapping your wire. I almost forgot to wrap the ears. Okay. I was going to do this for you all on vacation, but I would need to take a hot glue gun, and I didn't want to take a hot glue gun because they probably would want to open my luggage. They would be thinking I'm sneaking a gun through in my luggage. So I decided against that. This is going to be a little bit longer video. I'm trying to go as fast as I can. You can fast forward me. You don't have to sit here and watch me wrap the ears. You can fast forward until I get to the end of the ear wrapping. I couldn't have one like halfway done because I needed to show you how to do it, all the head. The body, I have one pre-wrapped, so you won't have to sit and watch me wrap that whole thing. You won't sit and have to watch me. I'm just trying to keep it tight. So I want to show you how I go to the next ear. One more, I think. Okay, so I wrapped my ear. I'm at the back. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not cutting it or anything. I'm just going to cross over on the back side and start wrapping my ear. So it's going to be like this. See? You could glue down that piece to the back a little more, but I'm just going to leave it like that. It looks okay going from one ear to the other. Then we're just going to wrap our ears. Got to finish them because I need it to to show you how to attach to the body. Okay. So we used a 45-inch piece for the wood circle, or the head wood circle, and I used a 30-inch piece for the ears. For the body, you're going to want to cut 100. I did 100 inches of macrame cord. The shorter your the shorter your cord gets, the easier it is to wrap. Just want to make sure I'm tight. It looks like I'm going to have still a little bit left over. You can cut it a little shorter if you want. I just don't know how you're all going to wrap, so like I said, I like it tight. Okay, so I'm ending around the back. I am just going to hot glue my end here. Oh goodness, my battery just died. My battery just died on my hot glue gun. I got to grab a battery. Okay, so I am just gluing this down. I got to grab a battery. Okay, let me get a battery. Let me grab a battery quick. That battery died awful fast. Okay, I got a battery. I have a battery. Okay, so I just glued that down there at the end. Okay, so now we're going to do the body. So again, I'm going to say lay your head and then mark with a pencil where your center of your opening is for your head, where we unwrapped. So I'm like this. Then you're going to take your 100-inch piece, and again, make sure you have tape on one end, because you don't want it to all unravel while you're pulling it through. And I just got knotted up here. How the heck? Okay, we're good. All right, so my untaped end, I am going to glue to the back of my big circle, wooden circle here. So where your line is, add a little hot glue. I go around to the front too, where my line is, and I am going to glue this on there. Then you're just gonna wrap. And I'm not gonna wrap this whole thing in front of you because I already have one finished. Let's just hope my head lines up. But you just keep wrapping around, pulling tight, making sure your wraps are close. And you are going to wrap all the way around until you come up to your next line here. So you're going to end up like this. You're going to end up like this. So you have your cord still. Now, then you're going to want to take your head and you're going to want to center it under your wrapped part there. And I'm trying to see. I see, look, and I see that I need to wrap one more time around. At least one more time. So you're going to try that. And let's see. Okay, I think I'm going to be good. I think I'm going to be good. Let's see. Okay, so hold your head and body together, and then take your macrame cord and put it through the bunny head. And wrap around. Okay, now I see I need to go back over to this side and wrap. Because I want to make sure all my wood is covered. Hold that tight. Okay, to come back over to my other side. I am just going to cross over in the back. Because that's the back of my bunny. You're not going to see it. So I just crossed over in the back. So see, my front is looking pretty good. My front is looking pretty good. Make sure you pull tight. Okay, I think I'm going to go one more. No, that might be good, I think. My wood's all covered. I'll go one more. I think I'm going one more. You can make your decision how many you're going to wrap around. But I got to look at it. No, I don't like one more. So I'm going to end it here. So I wrapped, I think 5 times. I wrapped 5 times. So there's my, there's my bunny. There's my bunny. Okay, holding this tight, I need to glue down my end piece in the back. So just add some hot glue there. Ooh, that might have been a little too much. And pull this tight. And then snip. Cut off your excess and glue that down. And there's our bunny. I got to snip those little strings off the top here. I don't like those. So if you have any little macrame strings hanging, Just give them a little snip. Just give them a little snip. Okay, for the tail, I'm using a 1-inch pom-pom. So I'm just going to add a drop of hot glue and glue my pom-pom on there. Now you can play with his ears if you want to play with his ears. Oops. What happened there? My glue is hot. I got to give it a second. Okay. There we go. There are my little buddies. This ear's looking funny. I think I need to bend it a little more. This ear is looking funny. So I am just going to bend it a little. I think I needed to wrap it good. Okay. This one came out much straighter than this one, but that's okay. I'm okay with it. I probably could have wrapped this around here one more time to make it look more even, but this one came out. This one came out straight. Okay, guys, I hope you like these, and then you can hang them. Now, if you're a crocheter, you can crochet them, crochet a hook and crochet them on just like they did here. Or you can add a hanger to them and add them to a garland. You can add a little flower maybe on the ear or a bow tie here for a boy one. You can give it different color tails. You can wrap them in different color macrame. That's up to you. Okay, thanks for joining me, guys. I'll be back soon. Have a good day. Bye.